Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, December 16th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I find alchemy through balance. And today we have the moon continuing through Cancer, igniting emotions, bringing us into the feeling state. And this moon in Cancer is meeting up with planets in all of the cardinal signs. So we have meetings with Mercury and Pluto in Capricorn, so those are oppositions, moon oppositions, so that can be a drawing in together, or it can be kind of that tug-of-war energy. And then we have the moon squaring Jupiter in Libra, which is nearing an opposition with Uranus in Aries. So we've got kind of these tug-of-war energies. It's not really a cardinal square, cardinal cross. It is, but it's really wide angles. It's a wide, expansive energy. And what I feel with this, those cardinal signs love control. They're kind of the leaders. They're the ones that are like, they kick off the energy, they're ready to dive in, they're ready to get it done. And yet here we have this moon Cancer, which is asking us to slow down, get juicy. That's the word that keeps coming up with this moon in Cancer. Get juicy with it and feel. And so there's that energy of finding the balance so that you're not really resisting anything, so that you're like, yes, I'm in this process. Yes, I'm getting juicy with it. Yes, I'm feeling this energy. And yet I'm still finding the balance to be in the world, to show up in the world, to show up for my responsibility, whatever that is for you in this particular energy today. And one of the things that really came up is I think that more and more we are being asked to find what this balance is for ourselves. I have strong goddess energy coming through. I have strong creative goddess energy coming through. I have the creativity card. And then funny enough, I felt drawn to pull a goddess card. And I pulled the creativity card, the E-Shell card. And one of the things, people keep asking me, like, what do you see for 2017? What do you see for 2017? I see that this train that's coming is not going to slow down. It's not going to stop. And a big part of this train that's coming is this feminine energy that's moving in and moving through. And feminine energy is not clean and tidy and understandable. It's chaotic. It's feeling. It stirs stuff up. It's like that whirling goddess card that we pulled earlier. It's a whirling goddess that brings things up from the deep. This energy is not going to stop, but this is where we find our center in the feeling, our center in the chaos, our center even in, I still need to bring forth this yang energy and still move and keep holding this place. And that's really kind of the energy that I feel today. You may feel some of that stirred up energy as we're in this cross. Communications may get a little bit wonky. Communications may get a little imbued with feelings. That Pluto energy, holding that space, that may bring up some of this old foundational stuff that's still, anchoring you to what is no longer true for who you are at this time. That Jupiter energy, Jupiter in Libra, is encouraging that self-love. It is not always comfortable to stand in that place of self-love. Sometimes it means saying no, and that's not always a comfortable thing. And that Uranus energy, we're still in this retrograde energy, which is who are you? Figuring out who you are so that you can stand in that self-love. That's what I think this Jupiter-Uranus energy is ultimately going to be. You finding out who you are so you can stand in that self-love instead of constantly appeasing the world. So when you find that center, there's a possibility that you may feel this energy. I have the aloneness card and I have the isolation card. And sometimes finding your center requires that. Coming into that deep consciousness. I've spent more time alone this year than I ever have, and it's been the best thing for me. It has not always been easy. Sometimes it has felt like this energy, but it's led to a deepening of me knowing who I am, and instead of falling into that comparison of like, well, that person says this and this person says that, I can move into my divine creativity. So this is what we're working with. Can you find your center in this energy? It's not necessarily going to be easy. There's going to be, there's always those things that are going to want to tug you out. Keep coming back. What feels right to me? How do I get into my divine integrity? My integrity with my soul. If you keep coming back to that and allowing yourself to feel and process the energy, you're going to fall right into that center. So, the E-Shell card that goes along with that creativity card. E-Shell, I want to tell you more of her story than about the creativity. E-Shell was a Mayan goddess, the moon snake goddess, so obviously I'm a fan. She assures fertility by holding a sacred womb jar upside down in the waters so that the waters are overflowing. But her story is she was almost killed by her grandfather for becoming the sun's lover. So this to me is like that integrity, knowing what you love, honoring what you love, and standing for it anyway, standing in what is true for yourself. I gotta say, I have multiple past lives where it didn't go well for me for the same kind of thing. Anyways, she was saved though because the dragonfly came and hummed to her, that divine humming energy. And this divine humming energy is within you. If you are remaining true to you, we all have this creative feminine force within us. It is coming forward, like I said, like a train at this time. So can you let this divine humming force move through you and for the world at this time? The world needs your creativity. It needs your spark, and it needs your integrity of standing up and saying, this is who I am, this is what I love, this is what I came to do, and then showing up and doing that. So, oh, one more card. I almost forgot. The Sacred Symbols card. I love this card because this card, along with the Goddess cards, is so Kali energy. This is a Kirpan. I don't know if I'm saying it right. To cut the cords to unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and things. It's time to stand in your truth. There's that integrity energy without cutting anyone else down, because it's not about anybody else. This is about you. This is about your center. This is about your self-love energy. Meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion. This Kirpan can be cut through negative energy and upholds the Saint Soldier Creed. So, if you need to release yourself from those old structures, some of those old ties that bind your creativity, your humming life force, or even you from being in that place where you can find your authentic consciousness, then that is your friend today, the energy. So that's it for today. Go book a reading, GaiaBlooming.com. I have my reading sales going on, and I'm raising my prices in 2017. So now is a really great time to buy for the future. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.